Hello! My thing just like trying to reconnect. I don't know what's happening. Y'all come on in. It's Lee with the Turquoise Valentine. Welcome to my page. We are going to build something with these three things. And right now I'm going to try to get the stickers off the bottom while we're sitting here chit-chatting. So we're going to see. Yay, there's some people hopping on. So I'm trying to get the label off. So if you'll heat it up, it will, hopefully we can get this off. Now come on in. Hello, everybody. Come on, come on, come on. All right. Okay, why do I not have... Please tell me if comments are going to show, and evidently they're not. Okay, there's Kathy. Hello, Kathy. I guess the comments are going to act wackadoodle tonight. That's why I got this phone. Hello, Susan. Thank you for sprinkling. Let me get y'all up on this phone because evidently it's going to act crazy. Okay, let me plug it back in. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Use a piece of tape. See, I can't hardly see but a few. Yeah, I like to heat it up and pull it off, though. I didn't get it hot enough. Hey, Jean. Hello, everybody. Y'all come on in. I don't know how... It wiggles itself out of the plug for me going back and forth, I guess. See, now I'm not going to be able to see comments. I got to see comments right here. Hey, Cheryl. Hello, Pam. Hello, everybody I missed. Yeah, it'll pull and remove the paper part, but it won't get all of it. So I'm just in here killing a little time, waiting for y'all to get here. Yeah, it's misty and rainy in here too. Ugh. Thank you, Beverly. Like, I can't see. The comments are not even doing anything. And in a minute, they'll pick up and start trying to do something. That's why I'm looking down. Hey, Sue. Sunny Orlando. Send some sun my way. Alright, let's see. I really don't have to get these off. I'm just kind of playing. But if you heat them up, usually they'll come off. I ain't worried about it. Okay. Thank you. Yes, spread me around. Y'all send me somewhere to somebody who might need to see this video. We're going to make something with these three things right here. Let me get something to set my phone up on top of. Hold on one second. Because I feel like I'm looking down and... How about this? Let's get a stool for my phone right here. So I can see what y'all are saying. So people come in, they'll be like, what is that phone doing there? That's what it's doing. So I can see. Taking mom to the eye doctor. She needs assisted living an hour away. Yeah, the sticker thing, it works okay. I'm just really just playing around trying to get this done. Hey, Dana. Trying to get this done. Look, that one came off easy peasy. Does Facebook know how horrible this is that this happens? Looking forward to my craft from scratch, right? And we've got we're going to do some fun stuff. We are going to, thank you. I've had this forever, Walmart. And, I wish they carried it again because I love it. It's like a little hoodie type thing. I don't know. Rain tomorrow and snow on Wednesday. Oh, is it going to let me see some? Okay, so first of all, what I want to say is y'all say a little prayer for my puppy dog. She's not doing good today. I've already had my cry earlier, and I said I'm not going to cancel my live, but she's going to be at the vet's door tomorrow at 7:30 when the doors open. She has been lethargic all day. I don't know if her sugar's too low, too high. Her eyes, I can't even describe to y'all what they look like. You know, she's got the milky eyes because, you know, she's blind now. This is a whole different level of something. And they're bloodshot and red. And I don't even know. I just can't even tell y'all. But she is not, she's probably took 10 steps today. We've taken her outside to go to the bathroom, which is kind of normal because she can't see and, you know, she's blind. And so I'm just moving y'all right here next to that. Anyway, so she's blind, she can't see. And so I called And this afternoon at like, I don't know, like 15 to 5, they close at 5:30. And I said, you know, can I bring her in the morning? And they were like, yes, just bring her in the morning. You know, so I feel like I'm going to be up holding my dog all night. I mean, today looking at her and how she is right now, it's like it's getting time. You know, as bad as I say that, like she has not done good at all today, y'all. She has been, it's just terrible. She doesn't have the energy to get off she'll lay on the ottoman. She doesn't even have energy enough to get up and lay on the ottoman, off the ottoman and go pee. She's peed twice on the ottoman. So it's been a day today. And me trying to work and do all the things. My husband's been in there with her, but I've been trying to work. And so she's pitiful, y'all. And I mean, I was just crying and holding her a while ago, and I'm like, and my husband starts tearing up, and he's like, don't even start. I said, well, honey, look at her. I mean, this is not living, you know. She's not, something's way wrong. But then she kind of perked up just a little bit. She ate, and we didn't give her the insulin because I was scared to give it to her. And right now she's sleeping. So I told him, I said, you know, something happens, you come get me. But anyway, Darla, just my little dog's not doing good. So I'm going to take her in the morning and see what's going on with her. So she's just not doing good. So, anyway, 3 years. Yeah, this was bad today. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to change everything. So yeah, y'all say a prayer for me and my baby tonight, because I'm sure I'll probably be up with her half the night. I don't know. Hey Brenda, yeah, Bella's not doing good, so I don't know. We'll see what's going to go on. So anyway, maybe I don't know if maybe her insulin was too low, and I mean, you know, her sugar was too low, and maybe that's why she's acting like she's acting. I don't know. It's pitiful. And that's not living, y'all. It's not living. So I don't know. Maybe she'll perk up and be fine, but we'll see. So anyway, I'm not gonna get upset again. I've already squalled and all that before I put all my makeup on. I already had my good squalling and held her like I do, and hold her like a little baby and rub her chest. I sat there for I don't know how long, did that. And she just laid there. It's just pitiful. But she just turned 12. She turned 12, what, last week, I think it was? Yeah. Anyway, so that's like my little baby. So, I don't know. I just hope it's nothing and hope, but the way her eyes look, y'all, they didn't look like that yesterday. That's all I can tell y'all. It was terrible. She's 12. She just turned 12. Yeah, it's hard to decide. So, I'm going to just take him over there and take her over there tomorrow and see what they say. So anyway, okay, thank y'all. We're gonna move from that, because if I talk about it too much, I'll cry about it. Okay, so we are going to build a snowman. So these 3 things came from the Dollar Tree. Thank y'all so very much for the prayers. This is the little bitty, they call it on the sticker, it's called a bubble ball. And this is a bubble ball. So you're going to get a bubble ball from Dollar Tree. It's the little bitty, like, little fish bowl. Like, I mean, you can see how big my hand is. It's the little one. And then this is a candle plate. And I tore off the stickers. And I know y'all are going to say, oh, we need the barcode. And yeah, I done tore the stickers off. I'm so sorry. Yeah, thank y'all for the prayers. Oh, and then I tear the barcode. But this is called a candle holder. If, you know, technically that's what it says it's called, but I call it a candle plate. Yeah, I didn't tore it all up. But anyway, and then this. They've had these forever. They've had these 3 pieces. They carry them all the time. But to see them 3 in the store together, I was so shocked. So maybe since my store had them in stock, maybe your store does too. Because, you know, when I want to do something, it's like they'll have 2 pieces and I won't have the other one. But I saw this about a couple of weeks ago, somewhere in my perusing the internet. I know it wasn't Pinterest. It was either TikTok. I want to say it was Facebook, and I just saw it scrolling. But they made a snowman out of like this. So we're going to marry these 2 together. And then this is his little head. And so the feet on here, they're like little glass feet that's made into the plate. They fit, it fits perfectly in that little, so it's not gonna, like, it's not gonna slide off. But we are gonna marry these two together. So anyway, but I don't want to put, I don't want to paint this. I'm going to put the tissue paper on it, and then I'm going to paint it. So we're going to sit here and chat. It's called, no, Gail, Bubble Ball is what this says on the label. Because I was looking at it yesterday when I was in my subscription group with my subscription people, and I was like, it's called a bubble ball. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to do this. So then I'm going to Mod Podge this to this, and then we're going to paint it. So that's going to take a little bit, but I got all night, except for my baby dog in there, but she's sleeping, so she's okay. So, so we're going to try this and get it painted. So I'm going to, I'm going to start on the back side of this, I think. Yeah. Because this is his hat brim. So hopefully this part doesn't take a day and a half. So we're going to see. One of them had the red sticker on it. So that makes me think it was $1.50 maybe. So who knows? What am I hunting? Oh, so I think the other two were $1.25. Trying to figure out the best way to tackle this. I guess just start. I'm having to look at my other phone right here because I can't see comments over here. Several people today have said in my subscription group or whatever that they had all three pieces at their Dollar Tree too, and they were super excited about that. And I was like, oh yay! Yvonne, you're not late. You're okay. I'm just getting started. I was talking about my baby doll. She's not doing good. Okay, they're $1.75. We just can't with the Dollar Tree. Ashley, no, I did not video me doing that. Only because it was like on a whim. I was sitting inside the house, and I said, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and paint my little Debbie tree, and I started. Hey, Denise. Yes, everything was from the Dollar Tree. The plate, the bowl, and then this is all from the Dollar Tree. So what it's going to look like in the end, it's going to look like I'm going to leave this open, like I could put candy in here. Candy canes, peppermints, Hershey Kisses, whatever I want to put in there. I think that's what I'm going to do with it. Or you could put greenery coming out of his hat, or whatever you want to do with him. I think that's what I'm going to do is put peppermints in him for Christmas. All right, so I'm just slicking just covering it with the paper and Mod Podge. And I'm going to paint it with chalk paint. And yes, chalk paint will adhere to the glass, but I just kind of wanted the texture. I didn't want it to be just slick and smooth. Oh no, Linda! Following back surgery 3 weeks ago. Oh my gosh. My back surgery, I was better the minute they rolled me out of there. I wasn't well, but I had no more pain anymore. It was gone. Thank God. So I hope you get better quick. All right, so I'm just trying to get it. It's got little feet on it, so I'm having to manipulate that. And so this might take a little while, but we're okay. I keep looking up there and I have to look over here. So let me get under here. So this underside is not going to matter so much, but the top side, I'm not going to put the tissue paper where I'm going to glue the two together, if that makes any sense. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I need a little piece. Right there. I had a little bitty hole. So I hope y'all had a good Monday today. You were worn out and had to go to the grocery store. I went to Hobby Lobby. They did not have a lot at my Hobby Lobby. That of the fall stuff that was left, I did get a couple of things. Nothing to really tell y'all about. Like, I saw videos of people that had their 3 carts full of stuff. And I'm like, where was that? Because it wasn't in mine. So, I don't know where it was, but there goes my air compressor. Y'all hear that noise? Alright, so there's this, all but where my thumb is. Let's see. It's kind of like a puzzle. You just got to kind of fit it in the where it's going. Hey, Angela, you're fine. You haven't missed anything. We're just getting started. I figured I'd start this week off. I'm going to go live tonight, tomorrow night, and Wednesday night, unless something happens with her. So I'm going to be live, and I'll be live Friday night. So I'll be live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we're going to do some giveaways and stuff like that. Yeah, y'all like my little tree back there? It's cute, ain't it? But Friday night, I am in an event with the Chuff Buried Circle. That group, it's a whole bunch of us. It starts at 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, Central Time, and goes all the way till me at 8 o'clock at night on Friday night. The sale start. The stuff for Hobby Lobby was this morning at 9 when they opened the doors. And it's probably all gone. Oh, wow, Kathy. Hope you're doing well. It's not an easy surgery, no. The surgery's the easy part. It's getting over it is the hard part. Walked in and turned around and walked right back out. Oh, was it that bad? Okay. All right. So, this is going to sit on here like this. And we're going to glue these two together. So, I'm not going to put tissue paper. I can see if, I don't know, y'all can't see it. Yeah, you can. Look, you see that ring? How you can tell that the center is kind of indented in the plate. So that fits perfectly this. So I'm going to try my best to not put any paper over this part because I want the glue to hit to the Chuff Buried Circle is the name of the group. But I'll be live here on my page. Stephanie with the Vintage Pebble and Sarah with Bootsy and Buttons, they do the Chuff Buried Circle events and stuff, and so I'll be live, you know, doing that event. So it's going to be fun. There's a lot of people in it. Like, it's all day Friday, all day Saturday. So mine is Friday night at 8 o'clock, because I'm going to see my grand girl Saturday and stay in until Monday to go see her. Because Craig is working on Thanksgiving. Yours didn't have much left, Angela? Yeah, the one I was at, too, I got there like 2 minutes after they opened the doors. And I saw a lady that had a bunch of stuff in her buggy, but it wasn't anything that I wanted. So, I don't think they didn't have a lot left. And this was the new one I went to. Because I was thinking, oh, maybe not a lot of people have been there. So, now you got to go back to the Dollar Tree. Well, let's see how he turns out first. The one I saw, the hat was pink. And I'm probably not going to paint mine's hat pink. Even though I'm really tempted. Because, you know, the pink Santa has won my heart this year. And I'm real tempted to paint it pink. But, so the one I saw was super cute. But I'm not. I'm going to paint it black, just like it's supposed to be. Well, traditionally, I shouldn't say supposed to be. It's no really supposed to anything. You can do anything you want. We could put on an Easter bonnet. Buggies full of pumpkins and flowers. See, I don't need anything. I went to try to find some more of these boards right here. And didn't have those either. So, guess I'm done with the boards, which I have one more I haven't painted yet. and how to paint it. Now I'm going to sit here and stare at it for a while and how I should paint it, because I don't know if I can top that. So I may paint it just like that one. I don't know. Pink Santa in the group. Stacy, the Santa from the subscription that we did, mine, I took him inside. He's in my decor right now. I was worked on my coffee bar yesterday with all of my Santa mugs. Chase's girlfriend came in last night and she goes, "What is all that?" And I said, "That's my Santa mug collection. I have like vintage Santa mugs." And she goes, "It looks like a shrine to Santa Claus." I said, "Well, it's good. It should." Young people don't know. There's a lot of them. All right, let's see. So I'm trying to keep it from being in the dead center, but I don't need to. I need to do a little bit of it because I don't want you to be able to see the edge. All right, there we go. This is messy, so if you don't like messy, it's probably not your craft, but we're gonna do it. Okay, gotta get in there. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. Or sticky or messy, or because y'all know I get my hands dirty every time. Okay. This was not a good craft to have to do giveaways because my hands are sticky. I'm working on your subscription group Santa tonight. Yay! He's really cute. My subscription group was yesterday. I posted a picture of him yesterday. My tree is up. It has 9 or 10 red bows on it and 6 red balls, and that's as far as I've gotten so far. But it's up. It's lit. Y'all that have 6 trees, oh my gosh. I don't know how you do it. I don't. I couldn't do it. I admire it, I'm telling you, but I just couldn't do it. There's no way. All right. Let me get that piece. Got a little hole there. All right. Oops, another hole. I feel like I'm doing paper mache back when we were kids. Getting it all to stick down, and I just thought it would be better to put this on here. Plus, it's going to give us a little texture to work with and make it look a little more interesting, I guess. You know what I should have got at Hobby Lobby today? Snow Tex. Why didn't I think of that while I was there? I thought I had everything on the list that I needed, and then now I'm like, oh, I should have got Snow Tex. Okay. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Okay. I'm going to hit it just a minute. Clean house today, decorating tomorrow. I know, Sherry. Must be. Me too. I get paint on me. I flip the lid on the paint, and I'm going to get paint on my fingers. No tree for you, Callie, yet. It's some work. Like, I can remember I used to put up so much decor in my house, and now I'm just like, do I really need to put all that out? Your poop, Judy? Oh, that's cool, Beverly. Beverly said her tree is a 6-foot ladder with shells for her Christmas village. I bet that looks really neat. Okay. Whew. Alright, I'm going to let it do its own drying, but while we're doing the other pieces, but I'm just kind of hitting the high parts. Sonia, put your tree up. You have a Santa shrine too. Pam, do you do the Santa mugs like I do? I have a lot. I have a lot of vintage ones. I have a few that are worth a good bit of money. And I have so many that, well, I've already put them aside, but that I don't need anymore. And I'll be having a Whatnot sale probably next week, and I'm going to do a bunch of vintage Christmas decor that I have. And And there's going to be some Santa mugs in that show because I have too many. It's like, okay, I've got enough. I don't need to do anymore. Okay, so here's my candle plates. Not much to look at, but I did leave the center. But see, this is what it looks like. But it's going to all get painted here in just a little bit. I know this is taking forever. Okay, I'm going to go right here on my phone. See, my phone's right here. And why don't we scroll? I'm going to look away, and I'm just going to scroll a little ways back. Michelle, I never can say, Natzik, is that your name? Gnatz says, thank you, Stacy, thank you, Dana. You are going to get some Happy Mail. Let me see what you're going to get. Michelle with 2 L's. G-N-A. So message me your address, and I'm going to, let me send you this. Look at this cute bag. This is one of those reusable bags. It doesn't have like a store name or anything. I got it at Dollar Tree, and I love this bag. Look at them. They're so cute, but it's that plasticky stuff. So, Michelle, message me your address. I'm going to set it right over here, and I'm going to send you that bag. Yay! Okay, now I got to go back up. I'm missing comments. Can we see the something? Comes down, yeah, mine comes down the day after Christmas too. I'm not one of those people that leave it up like until, you know. All right, I'm going to try my best. Let's see if I can't. So Michelle, be sure to message me your address. I'm going to try my best to try to do a big sheet of this since it's a little bit easier to do maybe, and try to do this. And if it wrinkles up, that's totally fine with me. It'll just have a little character. So see, I'm just putting it on. Let's see, let's put some more on. So maybe this will go a little faster. So yeah, I'll jerk my tree down. I say that, depends on what's going on and when we're having Christmas with the grandbaby and all that, so I'll see. I don't know, I may have to leave it up for her. You love the stuff I'm lasering? Yeah, that's going to be new stuff that's coming this week. Like I said, I got to see what's going on with my dog. Danielle, you just go to my page, my main page, and it'll have like a little message button there. It says, it'll say message. This is going a little easier just because I can kind of go round and around. I got all this. So that was easier. Okay, so. And I'm not too worried about it having Mod Podge on the outside because chalk paint's going to cover it, which chalk paint would cover the glass, okay? But I just didn't want to take that chance. If I'm going to do this, I want to do it right. But it would cover it. Now, you could spray paint your pieces. And that would definitely work too. But I don't have that luxury being here on live. Alright. Let's move that down. But it's going to give it an interesting... It's snow themed. Oh yeah, that's cool. Mine's flopped, but it's definitely Christmas because I got red bows on it and 6 red balls, and that's it. I need to bring these red balls out here, my bells. Okay, I'm tearing this off because the bottom, not too worried about it either because it's going to be glued to that plate. Alright, so now, let me, whoop, nope. I'm going to try to fold it in a little bit. I don't want that much, but, because I want the rim to be covered. There we go. My hands are coated with glue. Okay. me get this sealed down. Sometimes you'll get bubbles under there. And if it tears in a spot, I'm not worried because I'm going to paint it all black. So it's not going to be noticeable. It'll cover it on up. Okay. Now, let's dry it just a second. Why can't I see comments up there? It drives me crazy. Drives me crazy. These pieces came from the Dollar Tree. So this is the plate, the candle plate. And then this is like this little fluted little vase. I don't know what this is called. They've had these pieces for years. They carry them, but finding them all at the same time, I was like, "Oop, this meant to be. This is what I'm doing Monday night." Hey, Geneva, you're okay. We're making a snowman. So this is his head. This is the top part of his hat. This is the brim of his hat. So it's going to sit on there, and it's going to be like a candy dish. We put peppermints in it. I got to get some peppermints. Yeah, it's going to be cute. I'm hoping so. This is the longest part, though. It's getting this done and dried and... Alright, and we'll sit and let it do its thing. I'm going to dry this a good bit more. Going to Dollar Tree tomorrow. This is just good old Dollar Tree tissue paper too. No special tissue paper. Y'all know I've done this a million times. Oh, 11-month-year-old granddaughter. Oh, stomach bugs at her house. Bless her. I hope nobody else gets it. Stomach bugs are worse, especially at the holiday. It's bad. Okay, let's see how far. Look at there. And this was one sheet of stuff. Let's see if I can make it go. All right. So let me get the rim. And I'm trying not to do it so thick, and that way it won't take forever to dry. And I'm not going to do the bottom. Yeah, I probably won't do the bottom, because that's what's going to sit on the table. So I'm not doing the bottom. Okay, so see if I can get that to go on there like I had it. Start over here. You know, it's round and tapered, so it's going to fit weird. So I was going to tell y'all this. So we went, me and Colin and Paige and Craig and Charlie, we all went to the Memphis Zoo back in the spring, like May, maybe. And we got to feed the giraffes, and Charlie absolutely loved the giraffes, feeding the giraffes. And so they just had a baby giraffe at the Memphis Zoo like a week ago. And they let it out in population today, actually, because I saw the video and it was like jumping and leaping and doing its little, just like if you can imagine like a little bitty horse, a little colt would do. It was running and jumping and playing. I was like, oh my gosh. So now I'm like, we got to go to the zoo and see the baby giraffe. So yes, I want to go see the baby giraffe. So cute. This is Mod Podge. It's Mod Podge. Thank you. Okay, so I'm getting there. But yeah, I got to see the giraffe. And it showed her next to the dad. So we got to feed the dad mainly because he's the tallest. And he gets up, they had this observation deck when you get up there where their head is. and can feed him. So he's really tall. He's 17 foot tall. No. Yeah, 17 feet. Yeah, 17 feet tall. And weighs 3,000 pounds. I may have told you all about giraffes before. Look. I don't need that in my Mod Podge. Anyway, and so the baby like barely come up to his knees, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So the baby, I don't know how tall it is, but if I had to guess, maybe like 6 feet or so or something. So yeah, a small giraffe. Oh, they had a baby elephant? Oh my gosh. You know, they're pregnant like almost 2 years. I don't know how long giraffes are pregnant for. I was wondering that. I was like, well, what? They didn't say nothing about one of them being pregnant when we were there. But, you know, maybe they don't tell us everything either, you know, in case something happens. But it was so cute. And they named it some kind of Swahili name. I can't even pronounce it. But it's so stinking adorable. I want to go see the baby giraffe. All right, now. Going to be one of them crafts. It's going to take a little while. But we're on the 3rd piece, and all I got to do is paint it. So it's not too bad. And we're going to decorate him up. And, of course, some pieces are sticking to me and tearing off. Okay. Just smoothing it all down. And I'm sweating. I painted that like that. I dotted that little Debbie. I'll show it to you in a minute. It's a wood cutting board from Hobby Lobby. And I did dot art all over it. So it's thousands of little dots. I feel like I can do it better with my fingers. Smoothing it down. Yeah, it's in the Hobby Lobby Christmas section. If you can find it. I went back today to try to get me a few more to paint, and 13 to 14 months. Look, see, we're learning things, Kathy. Kathy done looked it up for us. 13 to 14 months. I knew it was a long time because the bigger the animal, the longer, of course, it takes the baby to cook. So, yeah, because elephants are like 18, 19, 20 months or something like that. It's crazy. Okay, so I feel like I got it all done. I'm just going to smooth all that down. Okay. Maybe this should have been a 2-nighter project. I guess Hobby Lobby tomorrow. Oh, 23. Okay. Yeah, I posted it on my page. I posted a video of it too, but I'll show it to y'all in a second when my hands ain't sticky. It took you days to dot the green one. I did that in one night, actually. Not all night. I just did it, because it didn't have to be top dotted. It just had to be put glitter on the top. Yeah, I'm going to be live tonight, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Friday night. But my dog is not doing really good right now. And she's going to the vet first thing in the morning. I'm probably going to be up with her all night tonight. Oh, cow is the same as a human. Yes, I'm going to put some new stuff in my shop. But now, depending on what happens to her, yes, I just don't know when that's going to be. I'm still trying to get it all together, y'all. Time is just like, it's here. 8 years old. She saw Santa from afar. This past weekend, they were somewhere in Santa. Somebody was dressed as Santa. And, they said, do you want to go see Ho-Ho? She went, no. So last year she was not fond of Santa Claus. She didn't want nothing, and she liked Ho-Ho, but she didn't want to get near Ho-Ho. Like she has a little stuffed animal. Last year she loved him, but she did not care nothing about seeing Ho-Ho. So yeah, I'm gonna have, y'all talking about new stuff in my shop. I'm gonna have some pen kits where you get the beads and the pens and everything that you need to make you some pens. We're gonna have that. I'm gonna have, that piece don't want to stay there. Okay, you're just not staying on there. I don't want to fool with it. I got some new wood stuff coming. And some other things I'm not going to tell y'all about. There'll be some bead kits. I'm trying to think. Wood cutouts. Yeah, my dog's not doing good. Michelle, did you message me? So I have to make sure it's dry. But I also have to make sure it's dry under the tissue paper. So that's, I don't want my paint to do weird stuff. Yeah, she calls him Ho-Ho, that's what she said. Yeah, she didn't like the Easter Bunny when we saw him in the spring. Cried, didn't want nothing to do with it. So, I don't know, maybe next year, but she's probably not going to sit with Santa. My boys were not like that. They wanted to go sit with Santa. I don't know if it's, I don't know what it is, but some kids are just that way, you know? Okay. So this, you know, we could put twinkle lights in here, which of course I'm going to paint it. So, making sure it's dry. Alright, I'm going to scroll again. Let's pick somebody else. Barb Jones, has Charlie visited with Santa? Barb, let's send you this pen. Look how cute. It's got a little topper on the top. So Barb messaged me, and I'm going to put that over there, and you're going to get the Snowman pen. And I'll send that to you. Let me see. Okay, you messaged me yesterday, Cindy? Was it an email? Because I've checked my messages. Alright, I know y'all thinking, oh my gosh, is it dry yet? Just making sure I can't squeeze any, like make any squishy, when it feels all dry. Alright, we're going to call it dry in a second. Okay, now I got to get all this off my hands. Alright, here's a little Debbie tree. So it's thousands of little dots. So it started off, well, it's in the house. It started off looking like this. But there's what it looks like. Cute. I love this so much. Stand up. Okay, I gotta get all this off my hands. I feel like my skin's peeling. Okay. Whew. Y'all, take a bath. Maybe I need to invest in some gloves or something. It's dotted. Yes, Sue. It's dotted. Yeah, see? All those little dots. And then I dotted it again because I had to put glitter on top of all of them. Stand up. Okay. Whew. Okay. So let's pick somebody else. I hadn't done this in a long time. Gail Nichols, you said you will be on every day except Thursday. What time? 7:30. Gail. Let's see. I'm going to send you this bag of beads. There's Grinch beads in there. There's 2 pins. You get spacers. You get way more beads than you need to make 2 pins. But there is the pack. That's what I'm going to send you, Gail. Yay! Thank you, thank you. Okay, Gail, let me write that down. Grinch pen kit. Okay, thank you, yay! Okay, now, we're going to paint first. So, I'm going to, now you know why I have a black shirt on. Because I'm going to break this out. So this is the Waverly ink. I have a whole bunch of these. So thank y'all all for being here. Like, I've just wanted to give some stuff away. Do Happy Mail. Because, you know, y'all support me night after week after week after week and have for a long time. And this is the week of Thanksgiving. And so I wanted to be thankful and show my appreciation by trying to gift away some things. And even though I can't do it for everybody, I can just try to get some people, you know, and try to just be random and pick people. So look, it's going to look really neat. So that was like my way of being thankful that y'all are here. And I may not tell y'all enough of how much I appreciate y'all supporting my business and supporting me and just coming over here and chatting. Even if you have never bought a thing, and or whatever, you come and support me. If you're a silent watcher, I appreciate you too. So I like to come on here and craft and teach people things, and it's just a lot of fun and chat with y'all. I love the Santa pen too, and I could not get focals like that. I've got a couple of those, and that was it. And I was like, no, I need more, but I couldn't find them again. Okay. I'm not doing this like a thick coat, but see how it's got this texture? That's what I want. I don't want it to look slick, because when you have this like wrinkly looking effect, it hides a multitude of sins. So if you kind of get your paint streaky, you know how you can see the brush strokes, all that kind of stuff, it's going to hide all that. Oh, y'all are sweet. You know, but I still like to kind of try to give back and, you know, be appreciative, because I am appreciative for everything y'all do and support me and all the things. But I have the best followers in the world. That's what I tell everybody. Yes, I love the tissue paper. I'm going to be honest. I like painting on this tissue paper. I just thought it would adhere better than just painting it on the glass. Because if I painted it on the glass, I would definitely have to seal it, which I probably will seal this after it's really good and dry, a couple days maybe. But I just so it won't anything happen to it, but I just think it gives it the coolest looking thing, but the texture. But it also, like I said, it hides a multitude of sins. So if you make a little boo-boo in your painting or streaky or brush strokes, you know, we are not going to be able to see any of that. Kind of like the distressing stuff. That hides a lot of stuff too. Because I don't care. I'll leave brush strokes on something and it won't look smooth, and then I'll be mad and like, why does it look like that? You know, y'all know what I'm talking about. So we can just do this cool technique, and it kind of gives it a whole neat look of its own. And I keep seeing the light through there, so I know I've missed some spots. All right, we're going to let it dry. Okay. Aw, you're mad when you miss. Okay, so candle plate. Now see, I left the middle. I probably will paint a little around there, but I'm definitely not gonna, I want it glass to glass so it'll stick as good as it can. And I'm gonna use E6000, and probably a little bit of hot glue. I'm gonna turn it on high just to get it to stay, you know, hopefully that'll probably be the last thing we do is actually glue them together, so then I can walk away and leave it and not mess with it till tomorrow. And it will be glued. Hey, April. So this is just going to sit on top of the little fish bowl. That's what I call it. So this is my hat. Y'all don't let me paint his head black. I'll pick it up and start painting it black. It'll all be black and that won't be good. Oh my gosh. Y'all be like, no, don't do that. Liz, they all came from the Dollar Tree. These are like long-time staples that the Dollar Tree has had forever. The fluted thing, the white little bowl. Well, it's clear. And then this is the little candle plate. Have y'all seen people making the trees and the snowman out of the vintage glass that they thrift and stuff? Have y'all seen those? Oh my gosh. I love them. I think it's beautiful, but where would you store that thing? I mean, it's got to be heavy, first of all, but it's beautiful. But goodness gracious, you'd have to have bins off just for that. Epiphany, what are y'all talking about? Little Christmas. Teresa, I don't know yet. I don't know if I should seal it with like maybe a spray paint sealer. I don't know. Triple thick, I think, would be too glossy. Okay. I'm getting there. Trying to get as close to my fingers as I can get. All right, so see that neat texture it's going to have? It's going to look just like his little top hat. All right, I'm going to dry, and then I'll paint where my thumb is. It is a cute idea, and it's not my idea, and I wish I could tell you who did it, but it was like I saw the picture, and I went, oh my gosh, that's a cute idea. And kept on scrolling, and then I was in the Dollar Tree about, I don't know, a few days ago. I had to go get something, and I was like, and they had all 3 pieces. I just happened to see like one piece, and I went, oh, wonder if they had the other 2, and sure enough, they did. All together right there in the same aisle. I was like, oh. Yeah, you could put it in your hutch year-round, but I can imagine how heavy they are. But they are beautiful. People put the little twinkle lights all in them and stuff, and they are beautiful. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go to Pinterest and just type in Christmas tree with vintage glassware or snowman with vintage glassware. Absolutely beautiful. See, I have the Fenton hats, so that wouldn't be a problem. I just need the parts that go with it. Oh, a lady at a craft show had a bunch. She put lights in them. Yes. So pretty. Get that a little bit too. Trying to get this where I can set it down. And then maybe I can do the rest of this. And if I miss any spots, oh, you're collecting glass sharing to make one? You're kind of nervous? Do they glue it together? That was my question. Do they glue them together? Right, so I would put it up on something high and leave it there. I saw those Christmas spiders too with the bulbs. Look, y'all. I saw those. And I was like, oh, that's neat. And it's drying. Yes, I like it too. It has my flaws too. I made a snowman with a Christmas tree. Oh, okay. You seen them glued? See, that's my thing. I was wondering if they glue them. I think I would have to find me some kind of industrial adhesive. I know E6000 is crazy, but Cheryl, you don't know where to start, right? Yes, go check it out on Pinterest for real. It's beautiful. You're going to be like, oh, I love that. Until it sets in of like, it weighs 50 pounds or whatever. And where am I going to store that? Oh, did she do one? Oh, she did one. Barb the Shabby Tree did one at, out of the, Dollar Tree stuff. That'd be cool, because they have all that plastic clear stuff. I feel like I'm screaming. All right, just one spot. It's pretty much dry. Trying to cover up some of my, still see white spots. Can't really say that snow under there. Under the brim of his hat. Oh, Bonnie! Bonnie has never been on Pinterest. It's just a board where you scroll and scroll and it shows you ideas and you can click on the ideas. You can save the ideas to your boards. It's like a virtual bulletin board. I love Pinterest. You can find recipes, clothing ideas, jewelry, I mean everything. It's just pictures of stuff that's from all over the internet. And us crafters, we look at it and you just get ideas for anything. The recipes are great too. Becky, I got it all over me. Alright, that's about dry. So I'm going to touch. The glass is hot. I see some white. Okay, I'm going to set that over here. And then, see, this is getting there because I was kind of trying to hit it at the same time. Do you like making the spiders? Yes. So if y'all haven't seen the spiders, go to Beading with Wayne. Go to his page. He makes the beaded spiders. I did them last year because I saw it kind of went around TikTok last year and I wanted to try them. And then somebody told me about Wayne. And I actually have 2 more to give away of his this week. So I know the ads drive me crazy too. Alright, this is pretty much dry. Let's see that. Ooh. It's black, so I can't see exactly how far in there to go dip to my paint in, and I dipped it way down in there. Trying to get the white spots. I want to be sure to get it all. Okay. I make a mess. I don't care what color the paint is. The black seems to be worse. I love looking at Pinterest. The recipes and the craft ideas. I love, you know, you could go and look at wedding ideas. You can look at, and once you start looking at a certain thing, so let's just say you were on there looking at wedding stuff or baby shower, or decorating ideas or whatever, it will start showing you more of that. Once you start looking at it, and that's why you can't get off, because you're just sitting there looking at all these pictures of eye candy. So Bonnie, it's an app on your phone. You can go on a laptop to Pinterest, and you just create a little account, and then and if you see something, you pin it, is what they call it. Look at my hands. You pin it. And so what that means is you create a board, what did I do? My Mod Podge thing. You create a board, like a bulletin board, and let's say you call it baby shower ideas, okay? Or something to that knowledge, or that, you know, whatever you're looking up. And then you can just start pinning stuff to that board, and it'll be there forever. And then you can create as many boards as you want, like a craft board, or you can do one that's Christmas crafts, or you can do one that's, you know, Valentine crafts, or you can just do crafts in general. So you can do all of that. Like if you need to decorate, you're remodeling your kitchen, you can start pinning ideas of different kitchens and how the kitchen looks, or the laundry room, or I have one that's recipes. So you can start looking up Chex Mix. It'll be there. I need to know how to make $1 million fudge. It'll be there. You can go find 27,000 recipes for $1 million fudge. It's phenomenal. Pinterest is wonderful. Okay. I'm clean again. Okay. You're not a spider person. I just saw somebody said. Okay. Lynn Reed Allen. She said, I'm going to Dollar Tree tomorrow. See if they have the pieces. Lynn Reed Allen. Wait. Allen. A-L-L-E-N. Message me and I will send you this pen. A Grinchy pen. Isn't he cute? Make all your Christmas lists with him. So I'm going to send you that. Just message me your address. Grinch pen. Okay, so I know what you got. I won't have to watch the video back. I gotta go back. Okay, now, white. This should be fairly easy. Clean up all my, yuck. Now I got Mod Podge on me again. I had put that sticky piece over there. Okay. All right, white. So, let's see. I just looked at my Pinterest account. I have just under, oh, and Gail, it went off. Yeah, you can save it directly a lot of places. Like, there's a lot of places that'll have the little pin. It's like a little red tack. I have tons of boards too, Wendy. It's crazy. Crazy. Find just the right brush I want to use. Okay. So this is the Dixie Belle paint that I get from Julie. It's called Fluff, I think. Fluff. Because I can't, the Waverly, y'all, I can find some of the Waverly, not the colors I need. She would love that pen. So let's paint it white. Now, I could leave it frosted, but it ain't pretty. You could get yours to look pretty. It would look really cute. But you could probably put a couple of layers, but, you know, we'd be here all night drying Mod Podge. But see, I'm going to paint it white. And then I thought about putting glitter on him, but I don't know yet. I just thought about that. I was thinking about it yesterday, and I just thought, I didn't get any glitter out. Or stuff to glitter or glitter paint, but we can get it out. It's a spider made from beads, yes. Somebody's telling somebody about the pen. So the beads. Go see Beading with Wayne, and he does the spiders, and they are really pretty. I need to put my video back up where I did those, and where I just showed and told about the legend of the spider. It's a funny little story that goes with them. It's not, so it's, you know, it doesn't seem scary. Hey, Cecilia. You love that pen. Okay. So I'm going to have some pens too in my shop. And some beads and some bead pen kits where everything's there you need. And then some. They make really good stocking stuffers and all. Good Lord. 3,000 Christmas pens. That means like you're on Pinterest, you mean? Since it was P-I-N-S, I'm assuming that you mean Christmas. Yeah, I have a lot. Okay, now let's see. Did I get it all? It's hard to tell if it's all covered or not. Trying to do the rim. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to have white paint all over me. Maybe not as bad. A pouncer, you could if you wanted to. Walmart still carries the Waverly. See, they have Waverly, but like they don't have the white that I want. They don't have the wax. My brown, I'm getting down to the end. They don't have that. Glitter white paint to make it sparkly. Okay, maybe I need to get online. Yes, Jenny. It's all been mailed. They all went to the post office today. I packed all those orders up. It was over 100 orders, and I packed them all up Saturday, because my husband works on Saturdays, and they all went to the post office this morning. 5.5, Delphia, since an hour, you've gotten 5.5 inches of rain? Oh, Lord. Where do you live, Delphia? I don't remember. Oh, wow. Candy made 25 spiders? Wow, that's amazing. Yes, those Santa bus things. I did not get one. I picked it up, I had it in my hand, and then I talked myself right on out of it. Do y'all see, when y'all see all my Santa mugs on my coffee bar, you'll be like, you good. You don't need any more Santas. I got a lot. Chase's girlfriend literally said last night, that looks like a shrine. I said, well, yeah, it's a lot of Santa Clauses. Oh, but is it expensive, Brenda, on Waverly? On Amazon? On Waverly. Trying to get it good and dry. All right, we have a snowman, I think. A dry, painted snowman. Oh, she wanted most of them? Of course she did. Yes. And Debbie, if you go to YouTube and like my channel on YouTube, and you can look up, but I'll post a link to it probably tomorrow. Maybe I'll do that. You can type in on my channel on YouTube spider, and it'll come up because that's the only spider video that I have. All right, I think we're dry. This one doesn't feel dry though. Yes, I'll repost the video of me telling the story, and they're on my tree, but it's going to say, I just learned about it this year because it's last year's video. But I'll repost it. They came. Yay, Sue. There's a lot of paint balls. Paint. That. Oh, Dana, you got a lot of good ones. Is that what you're saying? You got a lot of... It's fun to look through all that. Okay, so the inside of it looks like this. Not really pretty. But it's going to be full of peppermints or candy canes or greenery or whatever. Okay. Oh, I just had a thought, too. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. But we're going to paint his face. That. And then this. Stinking cute this is. Oh my goodness. Look at it. So cute. Okay. Yeah, he needs a face. We're going to do that next. But I just had to try it out. But, let me show y'all. Let me show you this. So, Julie has these little bitty half spheres. And I just thought about it when I said, oh, you could put greenery in it. Look how cute. Wait till I show her. She'll be like, I need him. I'm like, no, you can't have him. She sells these little half spheres of greenery. And you can comment JDS on here, and it'll send you a link to your messenger or her shop. She lives local to me, Julie with Julie's Designs and Signs. But she carries the Dixie Belle paint, all the IOD, all that. But this is like that soft stuff. It's like really, really soft. But look how stinking cute it looks in there. It's perfect. I have several of these in my house. Not that one. Pam, I want to see a picture of yours. Okay, so now I'm going to wait and glue it together, those pieces, once I get his face on. So let me try to find, okay, wax or no wax. I know what y'all are going to say. I shouldn't even have asked, but I know what you're going to say. Let me see if I got any, let me see if I want to put some glitter on him. What kind? Do I need a hologram? Or do I need a sugar? Hologram illusions. What kind of glitter do I need to put on him? I don't want to glitter him like glitter him. I want to put like, ain't it cute? Maybe I need to give it a coat of this. This is hologram. It's what's on the Little Debbie tree. That's the glitter. So it's this. Even though I know you probably can't see the glitter, but that's what's on here. And it's really pretty. It just glistens a little bit. Stand up. Okay. So I'm probably going to put, and this will help seal this before I paint his, do I need to wait to, no, because I don't want to paint glitter over his eyes. Okay. So let's put another coat on of something. Okay. But it's going to be a light coat, and this stuff dries really fast, like Mod Podge, basically. It dries that fast. And I'm just doing it very light. Yeah, it's been raining here all day. I see some of y'all are getting a lot of rain. Delphia's getting a downpour. But it's rained real light all day today. November weather for us. So the heat, it's not going to be like in your face glitter. It's just going to be a little shimmer. He's going to have a little bit of a glisten of snow. Because I'm doing it really light. Like it's already dry, probably from where I started. But it's going to seal it a little bit too. Y'all probably won't even be able to see it on camera. That's how light the glisten is. Just a little bit. But I'll see. Y'all probably can't see it. I need to get a big bottle. I don't know why I don't. Is that in there? Yes, Pam. I think I'm finished, but I got to do a video of mine so everybody can see. I'm tired of the rain too, but this is just a start for us. It's our rainy season. The November, December, January, February is rainy for us. Yep. Coming y'all's way, Dixie. Mod Podge that has glitter. See, I haven't bought the glitter Mod Podge. I need to buy the glitter Mod Podge. So this just kind of seals it in too at the same time. Oh, I'm sorry. It is extreme glitter. You can only get it at Walmart. And this is the color Hologram. So I'll see if I can't get it to show, but it's hard for glitter to show up on camera. It's got like a green, not green, but you know, it's got like a, you can kind of see it there. It's just, he just glistens a little bit when the light hits him. Okay, we'll scroll down and go pick somebody else. It says, so-and-so's watching, so-and-so's watching. Tammy Holmes Carnell. She said, is it real, not real expensive, or you can order through Walmart? Okay. Tammy Holmes Carnell. Message me, Tammy, and you will get, I'm going to send you a nativity, a wood nativity set of out of my Christmas thing. Yeah, I got to do this one, y'all. I want to do it so bad. Okay. So, Tammy, message me, and I'll send that to you. All right. And I could put it on the hat, too. Mod Podge glitter at Pop Shelf. Oh! Jane, you got a Pop Shelf? I like Pop Shelf. Okay. So, this is his hat. So, we've got... I've got to fix the bottom of his hat band. I'm going to kind of let this sit. I know it's dry, but I'm going to let it sit a minute. So, I've got to do his band. So, I am going to have to glue this, right? I am going to have to glue this. Okay. So, I'm going to have to glue it. dry and dusty. All right. I need to find my tube key. Can't find it. Don't know where they are. All right, E6000. So I'm trying to... I had to go to the, when I bought this, I had to go to the hardware section of Walmart to get it. And I honestly don't know if it's the same. It says it is. Okay. Big blob in the middle. Look, we're going to make sure this sucker stays. I'm going to put some stick fast right there, and some stick fast right there, and some stick fast right there. And then I'm going to put some stick fast ought to hold pretty good once it sets up. Okay. I'm going to put that, that, that. Okay. This has got to hold. So the plate has like that little dip in the middle, so it kind of lets you know exactly where it's supposed to go. So it looks pretty centered to me. Oops. Okay. All right. And see, I can see where the glue is. So my E6000 spread out. So yeah, so the stick fast and the hot glue are holding it. I don't want to lift that too high. Be like, psh. Okay. All right. So I think, y'all know I love this fabric. Hobby Lobby. Homespun. I think this is Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to make him a little hat band with this. Trying to decide what. The strings everywhere. Okay. So I got to make him a hat. Yeah, if that don't stick, nothing's going to hold it, Cheryl. All right, so probably about there. That should be long enough. And then some. And we'll set it over there. Okay. So, strings. Let's see how much I'm going to need first. It's just raining. I can hear it. Guess it's going to rain all night. It's draining the swimming pool. Alright, so at least till about here. I got a little extra. So, I don't know how long that is. Yes, Julie, you really want to make it for your friend. I need to go get me some peppermints now so I can be all ready at my house. Some of those soft peppermints, but then I'll eat them. I love the soft ones. When Chase was little, he would say, he would just say soft. He wanted, what he called it was the soft. Soft. It's funny. Alright. Get all these little, because this homespun is string. You'll have strings everywhere. Okay, so now, yeah, I love homespun because it's the same on both sides. There's not a right and a wrong side. A little red bird. Oh, what did I do with my red birds? You know, I had them out. Oh, there's one. I made that video about them being in Hobby Lobby and didn't even buy any of them. I have a few. He's little, but I got a bird. Okay, I forgot about that. Radar shows a lot of rain. It's your favorite holiday. Mine too. Okay. So I'm just gonna, all right, let me figure out what's gonna be the front of the hat. You know, I gotta figure out which looks the best. Okay. Maybe this is gonna be the front. Minus a couple of little spots. So then I'm gonna have it meet in the back. This is gonna look so cute, y'all. Look. It looks so cute. And I know y'all are like, how are we gonna paint his face? I'm gonna show you just like we did on that little guy. We're gonna make it easy, simple, easy. I did not paint the inside of the hat, no. Because for a couple of reasons, I kind of thought that I didn't want the paint if I put peppermints and stuff in there and people are reaching in it, it's probably gonna, they'll, you know, their nails will hit it and scratch it. But plus it would have been a little bit harder to do inside of that, but a large container in your cabinet. Okay. Cut that straight. And I about matched up the pattern the same. Okay. Just gonna pull it kind of tight. Strings. Look. See, I like the frayed look. Although I'm gonna cut that. Okay. Now, look how stinking cute his hat is. We made a hat. Oh yeah, y'all are getting it tomorrow, Pam. Okay, so now we got to work on his face. Now, which is going to be the front? I was going to wax it, but I'm not. I think I did the glitter. I'm not going to wax his face. Can't go wrong with the red bird. So I got to find, I think this is going to be his face. Maybe. This is kind of like, not really the smoothest part, but I got to think about putting his eyes and his mouth. All right, so let me, oh, mercy, mercy. Look how cute, y'all. Okay, so just trying to see like how far the brim goes down to how high I need to put his eyes. So if I put them like that. Okay, all right. And I'm gonna use probably this. So do y'all remember how we did these? We did an upside down U like this, and then I closed it off at the bottom. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stick to that. I may make them a little more oval though. You can't draw, I promise this is easy. If you can draw a U, you can make his eyes. All right, so. All right, so okay, so see how I did that? And then I'm just going to fill that in. Yeah, Sam's has the mega thing. Yes, Elaine, they have the big container full at Sam's. Peppermints will last all year long. All right, so I'm just coloring this in. So if you could do it with a Sharpie, you could do it with your paintbrush. This is where I have to kind of hope and pray that I can get them both the same size. And they're not. This one's bigger. So that one's got to be bigger. They just get bigger because I want them to be the same size. Now, you can use like the, what's that stuff called? The slick paint, the texture paint, and make you some ovals where it would be raised up off of your snowman. And I used to do that on my I used to make little ornaments with hats out of the glass balls. All right, it's got to be fatter. Okay. It's got to have some little eyelashes coming out. Okay. So there's his eyes. So I'm letting those dry. And I'm going to work on his nose. Now, the nose is a triangle. Y'all can draw a triangle. Oh, Lord, I got to put my E6000 lid back on. All right. So, orange. Where's my orange? Oh, here it is. Okay. So, it's just like a little sideways triangle that kind of just... This is spiced pumpkin. It's not bright orange. It's like a little bit of an earthier orange. Yes! Exactly, Alicia, I love it. And to think, oh, how cute is this? All right, so my noses have always got to go this way. They don't ever go that way. They always go this way. Okay. Let me tell y'all a pet peeve about snowmen. Me and snowmen. When I look at a snowman, I want his nose to start in between your eyeballs, right? Your nose is, right here and it goes this way, okay? I see people that have that start their nose way over here and it goes that way. I'm like, no. And it drives me crazy. I'll see him in the store like that and I'm like, no. His nose starts in between his eyes and then it goes out. It don't start way over here on the other eyeball. That's my pet peeve about snowmen. And see, I'm kind of like doing this. And so it just goes right along with how I want it to look. Because carrots are not smooth, right? Kind of weird looking. Okay, so there's his carrot. Yes, it has like a little earthier tone, Brenda. I like it too. Faces give you grief. I know. Me too. Might have to put another coat on that. They go to my right. I know it to y'all it looks backwards. But the nose has to, if I'm looking at it, it's going to the right. It's like stockings. When you hang a stocking, the toe needs to go to the left. Yes, Jill, y'all need to try to make this. Y'all can make this. Okay. All right, let's pick somebody else. Y'all know I like giving stuff away. Susan Swanner Swift. Susan Swanner Swift. Susan Swanner Swift. I want to just say that a bunch of times. Where's my pen? I lost my sanding pen. Message me, Susan Swanner Swift. That's a mouthful. Susan Swanner Swift. Let's see what Susan Swanner Swift's going to get. She's going to get a Grinchy pen. Susan, message me and I will send you this one. I got to write which one that is. It's got the round bead. Grinch. White bead pen. Okay. Thank you, Susan. Okay. All right, so there he is. His little eyes are dry. Yay! Well, Susan said, well, Susan Swanner. It's one N. I think I put two. All right, one more coat on my orange. He's got a pointy nose. All right, now I'm gonna do his mouth, and then I'm gonna put I got my blush out. So should I do the little dots like that? So you could do either. I'm just worried if I do him a smiley face. He may not look so smiley. He may be all. Okay. So I think I'm just going to do the coal pieces. So it doesn't matter if they're completely round or not, because coal is not round completely. So you can just make you some blobs of black. So see, look at my blobs. Delphia, that's bad. Okay. Squiggly. Oh, Stacy. He might have looked scary or something. I'm just going safe with the blobs. Okay, see? They're just little blobs. He's coming to life. He's coming to life. Wait, if we put his hat on, he's really going to come to life. He came to life one day. What does Frosty say when they put his hat on him? Happy birthday! That's what he says. Happy birthday! He's a little glistening. He's so pretty. Carl's going to the Dollar Tree. Alright, now I'm going to put his little... He's got to have some white in his eyes, and we're going to put some blush on him. We'll do his mouth like this, and you'll be fine. Just don't try to do the squiggly. That's where I get messed up, when I try to do a squiggly line, and then, you know, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Alright, and so all I did was a line and a little dot to put that little bit of light in his eyes. That's all I did. I just did a line and a dot. Easy. So that puts a little life in his eyes. A half a smile. Yeah, I like them with the half smile. Now I need to put some little lines on my little carrot here. It's all in the details. It's going to give it a little bit of something when you put little details. It's going to make it, what am I trying to say? It's going to make it, give it a little character. Yeah, Snowman, we can leave him out all winter. Okay. I got my cover girl. It's just light, very hint of his little blushy cheeks. Because if I tried to paint a pink blob, it's what it would look like, a pink blob. It wouldn't look like a rosy cheek. Okay. Very subtle. Subtle, subtle. Don't he look cute? Okay. Now, we could go one step further. I could make him a scarf around the bottom. Or a bow tie. Bathrooms are snowmen and kitchen is gingerbread. You have sex zones of your house. Like, this is Santa, this is gingerbread, this is snowman. Thank you, Kay. Okay. What if I did him I think I can do him a bow tie. I'm just experimenting. So I'm using up the rest of this piece that I had. And I'm trying to, I'm going to make him a bow tie. Isn't he cute? Okay. I'm just trying something. Get rid of all the strings. All right. So I'm going to tie this in the middle, and maybe it'll cinch it up and it'll look like a bow tie, and this will be the back. That's going to look cute. A scarf, yes. But like, what would I do with the little things that come out? That's the thing. I'm going to put some stuff on his hat too. This side's too long. All right. Cut that off. Make him have a bow tie. Okay, so I just took that piece, what was left, and then I took I tore it in half, and I tied it in the middle, so now he's got a little bow tie. I think I'm going to shorten it up a little bit. Yes, you could cut face pieces with your Cricut. You sure could. Thank you, Sue. But you definitely, this is easy. I'm telling you. An upside down U, and then close it off, color it in, a triangle, and then make it go pointy, and then little blobs. And you got it. That's it. He's so cute. Look at him. Okay, I'm going to line it up with his nose. Boop. Now, if y'all do craft fairs, this would be really cute on your table. Even to sell a few. Because this is super cute. Have it at your little checkout place in your craft booth with candy in it or pens. You could put pens in it for people to write stuff or whatever with, or whatever you wanted to do. Isn't it cute? Oh my gosh. Okay. I can't stand it. I'm not done though. Y'all. Look how cute with his little tie. Oh my gosh. He's precious. Okay. Alright. So, his hat. This is the front. So, he needs something. He needs my thrifted piece of greenery. Trust the process. Yes. Uh-oh, we're praying for Elaine for something. Something happened. I didn't see it. I might put lights inside. You definitely could. I have to dig mine out. A pot liner. Oh, you know what you could put? You could put a pot liner and put a plant in there, like she said. That would be super cute. Have like a Christmas cactus in there. Or you could gift somebody a Christmas cactus in here. Okay, now I'm sitting here thinking, how could we do them with peat pots? Think on that one. Okay, so I've got me some greenery right here. Work on this bottom. And I'm going to probably stick it right in. I'm going to turn it. I'm actually going to turn his hat because those knots. There we go. I'll do this as the front because I'm going to tell you in a minute something that I did not think about until I held it up and showed it to y'all. Of course, it's really not going to show once I get it on the counter. Okay. So I'm just going to stick my greenery there. Of course, that kind of looks big, don't it? Maybe I need to trim it down. What are y'all saying? So many ideas. Yes! It could be so many ideas. Okay. I don't like that. I'm just going to just get some more. Let me get some of these smaller little pieces. That piece just didn't do anything for me. I'll stick them in there like that. This little dollar I spent on this wreath, thrifting it. A candy cane candle. Oh, could put a candle in there. That would be really cute too. So I'm going to show y'all what I was talking about in just a second. Of what you need to take into account before you glue the hat band on. Trying not to glue it. I'm just kind of sticking it in there. Okay. There's this greenery. Okay. So you know you've got these feet right here. There's 3 of them. So I had the front. I'm going to show you. And it probably really won't make a difference. So I had the front like this, but do you see that foot? So I moved it. So now it looks like this. So see the difference? But now when he's on the counter like this, you're not going to be able to see it. But when I held it up and saw it, I was like, oh, I got to tell him. Is it? Elaine, this wreath, I thrifted this wreath. I paid $1 for it, and I am cutting it up. To little bitty pieces for stuff just like this. He is glass. He is glass from Dollar Tree. Okay, so now, I gotta show y'all these. Did y'all see my Rusty Bell video? Here they are. They about wouldn't fit in here. This is all my rusty goodness. Now that is probably way too big. So there's really not any in-between ones is the bad part. That's too big. The little ones, these are the Hobby Lobby ones. They did not rust really good. They have a little bit of kind of cast off from the stuff. No, Harriet, they're part of the glass. Those feet are actually part of the glass piece. So yeah, they don't pop off easy. Trust me, I tried. They're actually part of the glass. Don't forget the bird. Okay. So the Dollar Tree bells, they rusted really good. But the Hobby Lobby ones have a coating on them, and those are too small. I don't think I have any left. I had to rust some because, yeah, I don't have any more of a decent size. So I had to rust some more. So I was like, whoop! I was like, well, I'll make a video. So I'm probably going to put like maybe 3 and a little, what did I do with the ones? Okay, I'm going to hot glue 3 of them right there. Hopefully. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm doing the little cluster because I don't have one big enough. One's either too big or they're too small. So we'll just make a little bit of a little cluster of something. And I'm going to put a piece of this little greenery right here over this hot glue that I just oozed everywhere. So you won't see the hot glue. Just like that. Okay. There's his hat. Look how cute. So rusting is very easy if you want to rust your own. I have plenty to last me for a long time. But look, I like it because some of the gold is still on there. And I got the silver ones. The silver ones like turned and completely brown. I think this was silver. They turned so pretty. And then the red still has red. So I like it when it still has some of the color on there. Yeah, I didn't have any red berries. So, but look how cute that looks. His little bells. Okay. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found. And when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Okay, get on there. I love him. He is so cute, but he's got to have a bird. Where's the bird? Birdie, birdie, birdie. Here's the birdie. Okay. Sonia, I'm not going to forget the birdie. Harriet, so down here, that glitter I put on there, it's going to protect that. But this, yeah, I don't know. It's not really scratchy. Okay, I think I might put him, and I could put snow on him. I got my little bird. Okay, I think I might sit him over here on the brim, way over here. How about I just do this? All right, I'm gonna put him right there. Glue strings floating in the air. All right. You are ready to dance and sing, Mr. Frosty. I just love him. Look at him. He is so cute. Oh my gosh. I love him. So, I mean, you could do this. You could put greenery in him. You could put candy canes where they're sticking all out. You could put a whole bunch of candy canes in there. You could use it if you have a work and you have to have pens at your desk. You could put pens in here. Y'all, peppermints is probably what I'm gonna put. Or you could put the peppermints on the outside and put candy canes on the outside hanging off, and then put your peppermints in the middle. That would be so stinking adorable. Look at him. He is precious. But me too, Barb. I just wanted to do it because I thought it was so cute. And I was like, I saw the things in Dollar Tree and I was like, oh, and it came to my mind. And I went, oh, they have all 3 pieces. I'm going to do it. I love this. I hope that y'all are all able to find the pieces. But yeah, you can put anything you want to. Like somebody said, you could put a little plant liner and like set you a little like Christmas cactus or a Christmas, some kind of little plant in here. That would be adorable. Because, Christmas cactuses will be out everywhere. Can you find the line? Can you line the inside? I mean, I could, but it's just glass. It's just regular glass. But you definitely could put lights inside of here, and it's going to make him shine, his little head shine. Night, Jane. Or you could store your extra peppermints down in there. Or you could store the good candy in the bottom and put you some chocolate in the bottom. And put your Hershey Kisses down here and put your peppermints in here, and nobody knows about your Hershey Kisses. See, can't see them. So cute. And you could glue this together if you really wanted to. There's just not a lot of, his bow tie. You don't have a lot of acreage to put your glue. But you could do it. I mean, you could definitely do it. I just don't know how well it would stay. He's so cute. Yes, I'm going to go cuddle with Bella. But I got one more thing to give away. Hobby Lobby. It's a $25 gift card to Hobby Lobby. And this is just my way of saying thank you. Thank you for showing up for me, being here, supporting me, my business for 5 years. This is Thankful Week, and I am so very thankful for all of you who show up for me, who are faithful for me. I'm going to cry, but I couldn't do this without any of you. Some of y'all help me more than words, and this blesses me more, I promise you, more than it blesses you. And I love all of y'all, all of my followers. Thank you for being here. And I'm going to scroll and give somebody this. I'm just going to scroll a little bit. Cheryl Harmon Nunn. You get to go to Hobby Lobby. Cheryl, oh wait. Harmon, I saw the foot and I wondered what the black spot was. Cheryl Harmon Nunn, message me and this will be on its way to you. So $25 gift card to Hobby Lobby. I got those today. I was at the checkout thing and I went, you know what? I'm just going to get some gift cards. So thank you so very much. I love each and every one of y'all, and thank y'all for watching. I wish I could give everybody a gift card, but y'all know I can't. So we will have more gift-aways or Happy Mail or whatever the rest of the week. Y'all please say a prayer for my baby dog. I'm just going to go in there and sit on the couch and hold her and see how she's doing. And just pray for daylight, because, you know, it'll be a long night if I have to sit up with her. And just, thank you, Pam. You're the sweetest, too. So, Cheryl, message me. If I called y'all's name, so Michelle Natzig, Barb Jones, Gail Nichols, Lynn Reed Allen, Tammy Holmes Carnell, Susan Swanner Swift. I want to say that. Susan Swanner Swift. Cheryl Harmon Nunn. Y'all, please message me your address, and I will get your Happy Mail out to you ASAP. So, thank y'all for being here. I love each and every one of you, like I said, and please say a prayer for my baby dog that she'll be okay. I don't know, hopefully when I go in there, she's better. I don't know if maybe eating will perk her up. I don't know what's going on with her. Another Snowman. I did him a couple of weeks ago. He is a couch foot. You know, the wood bun feet or whatever, that couch is thrifted. And this is a styrofoam ball. I covered the entire thing with the tissue paper like you just saw me do. So I kind of married it together. So like this is there together by paper, Mod Podge, glue, the whole thing. And I had the hat. I painted the hat. And he has, look, they match. And this is like floral wire that's coated in paper that comes that way. And then my little bird and his little hands. And that's how I made him. But he is on YouTube and he's also on Facebook still because he's not been deleted. But thank y'all for my prayers for my baby dog. But look, he's so cute. Look, they match. They match. They match. I got a matching set. I didn't wax this one though, so he's glistening. But anyway, so yes, thank y'all for the prayers. Thank y'all for being here. You know, week after week, y'all show up. You support my small business, and I can't thank y'all enough. But I'm just blessed to have y'all as followers. And so if I can give back a little bit, I try. So anyway, so I love y'all. Thank y'all very much. Thank y'all for the prayers, and I'm hoping she'll be okay. I will update y'all in the morning when I find something out. She's going. I'm going to be there with her at 7:30 when the doors open. So anyway, so I've got strings all over my pants. So anyway, so I will see y'all then. Hopefully I'm going live tomorrow night, 7:30. And I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to figure it out. So anyway, so I'll see y'all tomorrow night unless something changes. So, all right, guys. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Bye. Sleep tight.